and gentlemen, film aficionados and curious minds. Welcome to Real Talk, where we journey into the captivating world of cinema, one film at a time. I'm your host, Josh Bell, and today we're embarking on a spine-tingling exploration of desire and fear in the 1942 classic Cat People. In this episode, we'll immerse ourselves in the visual aesthetics and narrative intricacies of this timeless film, and we'll unravel the chilling depths of its characters' psyches, from shadowy cinematography to the compelling performances. We're about to embark on a cinematic adventure that delves into the darker facets of human nature. Our task today is to explore the cinematic intricacies of the 1942 version of Cat People and to understand the profound influence of Val Lewton, the creative force behind the classic. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and prepare to lose yourself in the world of Cat People. It's time for another captivating episode of Real Talk. Cat People is a 1942 film directed by Jacques Tourneur. It is a classic in the horror and thriller genre. The story follows a Serbian immigrant, Irina Dubrovna, who meets and falls in love with Oliver Reed. However, Irina harbors a dark and mysterious secret. She believes she is descended from a race of people who transform into deadly panthers when sexually aroused or deeply angry. The film explores Irina's internal struggle with her beliefs, the strain it puts on her marriage, and the eerie events that begin to unfold as her fears and anxieties take hold. Throughout the film, Cat People delves into psychological horror rather than relying on explicit supernatural elements. Shadows, darkness, and sound are masterfully employed to create a palpable sense of unease. The narrative focuses on Irina's internal conflict, making it a tale of desire, fear, and the complexities of the human psyche. The film emphasizes on its subtlety and suggestion over explicit displays of terror, creating an eerie ambiance that remains memorable even today. Cat People is not just a horror film, but a psychological exploration of the human condition, beautifully executed through its narrative, characters, and atmospheric cinematography. This classic film continues to captivate audiences with its blend of suspense and psychological depth. The cinematic aesthetics of Cat People. This film's visual style, rooted in subtlety and a deep understanding of atmospheric storytelling, remains a benchmark in the world of cinema. Let's explore these aesthetics that set Cat People apart. First, shadow and light. One of the defining features of Cat People is its masterful use of shadow and light. Tourneur's background in film noir is evident in his ability to create an eerie ambiance through the careful play of light and dark. The looming shadows and stark contrasts between light and darkness add depth to the film's atmosphere. Second, suggestion over explicitness. Instead of relying on overt displays of supernatural elements, Cat People leans heavily on the power of suggestion. The film invites viewers to use their imaginations, leaving much to the unknown. This approach enhances the sense of fear and dread, as what's unseen can often be more terrifying than what is revealed. Psychological horror. Cat People is more than a simple horror story. It's a deep exploration of human psychology and desire. The film delves into the depths of fear and otherness, using the character of Irina Dubrovna, played by Simone Simon, as a metaphor for the complexities of human nature. The film challenges us to contemplate the conflict between our primal desires and societal norms. It has nuanced performances. Simone Simon's performance as Irina is a shining example of subtlety in acting. Her portrayal is imbued with nuance, conveying a depth of emotion that adds layers to her character. The supporting cast, including Kent Smith and Tom Conway, contemplate the film's atmosphere and narrative with their performances. The musical nuances. Roy Webb's score for Cat People is a true gem of cinematic craftsmanship. The music complements the atmosphere, building suspense through minimalism. It enhances the emotional depth of key scenes, weaving seamlessly into the narrative. Cat People is a triumph of cinematic aesthetics, showcasing the power of suggestion, psychological horror, and the interplay of light and darkness. It's a film that invites viewers to think deeply about the complexities of human nature and desire, all while shrouding them in a beautifully eerie atmosphere. Jacques Tourneur's direction, the nuanced performances, and the evocative music come together to create a cinematic experience that remains timeless and captivating. It's a tale of psychological complexity and Val Lewton's influence. At the heart of this exploration is the character of Irina Dubrovna, as I said, portrayed by Simone Simon, and the influence of legendary producer Val Lewton. So let's uncover the psychological complexity and Luton's influence over cat people. First is Irina's inner struggle. Irina Dubrovna is a character who grapples with a deep fear and a sense of otherness. Her belief that she can transform into a panther when aroused is a metaphor for the challenges of acceptance and belonging. Her struggle mirrors the conflicts between our primal desires and societal norms, transcending the boundaries of typical horror plot to engage with the complexities of human nature. Second is Val Lewton's subtlety. Val Lewton, the brilliant producer behind Cat People, was known for his ability to create horror through suggestion rather than explicit displays of terror. His influence is evident in the film's approach to storytelling. Cat People relies on shadows, psychological horror, and the power of the unseen. Luton's preference for subtlety over sensationalism is a defining element of the film. Third, the visual storytelling. Cat People emphasizes visual storytelling to convey the psychological and emotional depths of the characters. It doesn't rely on overt exposition, but rather invites the audience to interpret Irina's struggles and fears through her actions and expressions. This approach allows viewers to engage with the characters on a deeper level. Fourth, the complexity of desire. At its core, Cat People is a story about the complexities of desire. Irina's internal conflict, her fear of intimacy, and her struggle to reconcile her nature with societal expectations all add layers of depth to the narrative. The film challenges us to contemplate the nature of desire and the boundaries it can push. Fifth is Luton's legacy. Val Lewton's influence on Cat People and the subsequent films produced by his unit at RKO Pictures left an indelible mark on the horror genre. His ability to create atmosphere and suspense through subtlety and psychological depth has been celebrated by filmmakers and audiences alike. Cat People is a cinematic gem that explores the intricacies of human nature and desire. It showcases Val Lewton's legacy of subtle psychological horror and invites viewers to engage with the characters on a profound level. Jacques Tourneur, his direction and the nuanced performances, especially that of Simone Simon, make this film a testament to the power of suggestion and storytelling and a captivating exploration of human psychology. Third, the mastery of acting. In this classic film, the art of acting takes center stage. The film boasts a cast that delivers nuanced and compelling performances, elevating the narrative and adding depth to its characters. So let's go a little deeper to the mastery of acting in Cat People. As I've mentioned, Simone Simon's nuanced portrayal. At the heart of the film is Simone Simon's portrayal of Irina Dubrovna. Her performance is nothing short of remarkable. Simon captures Irina's complex character with subtlety and depth. She conveys a sense of fear, otherness, and inner turmoil, making Irina a character who transcends the boundaries of the typical horror heroine. Her ability to convey a range of emotions, from vulnerability to passion, adds layers to the character and the film's overall narrative. Then there's Kent Smith's sensitive performance. Kent Smith, who plays Oliver Reed, brings sensitivity to his role as Irina's husband. Oliver is torn between his love for his wife and his growing doubts about her mental state. Smith's performance as a man caught in the middle of a supernatural mystery adds depth to the film's exploration of the complexities of human relationships. Then there's Tom Conway's enigmatic presence. Tom Conway as Dr. Lewis Judd contributes an enigmatic and somewhat mysterious presence to the film. His interactions with Irina and the secrets he holds add an intriguing layer to the narrative. Conway's performance keeps the audience guessing about his character's true intentions. And then there's the rest of the supporting cast. Beyond the principal cast, the supporting cast actors also shine in their roles. Jane Randolph as Alice Moore and Jack Holt as the Commodore provide essential elements to the story. Their performances complement the film's overall atmosphere and narrative, reminding us of the power of character driven storytelling. Then there's the subtlety and the nuance. Cat People is a film that thrives on subtlety. It thrives on its nuance, both in the storytelling and the performances of the actors. The ability to convey deep emotions and complex relationships with minimal dialogue and restrained expressions is a testament to the skill of the cast. Cat People is a masterclass in acting with a cast that delivers performances filled with subtlety and nuance. Simone Simon's portrayal of Irina is a standout, but the entire ensemble contributes to the film's success. Their ability to convey the complexities of desire, fear, and human relationships adds depth to the narrative and ensures that Cat People remains a cinematic treasure. Next, the musical nuances. The film's score plays a crucial role in creating its haunting and enigmatic atmosphere. The music, composed by Roy Webb, is a pivotal element that enhances the emotional depth of key scenes and weaves seamlessly into the narrative. So let's explore the musical nuances of Cat People. First, minimalism and atmosphere. Roy Webb's score for Cat People is characterized by its minimalistic approach rather than bombastic orchestral compositions. Webb focuses on creating a haunting atmosphere with a sparse, eerie soundtrack. This minimalism complements the film's reliance on suggestion and subtlety, adding to the overall sense of unease. Second is that it's mysterious and evocative. The score mirrors the enigmatic nature of the film itself. It underscores the tension and psychological depth of the narrative, drawing the audience into the world of Cat People. The music amplifies the emotional impact of the story, allowing viewers to connect more deeply with the characters' experiences and struggles. Third, the power of silence. One of the most striking aspects of Roy Webb's score is the strategic use of silence. There are more moments in this film where silence reigns, creating a sense of anticipation and dread. These silent intervals are just as effective in building suspense as the music itself, highlighting the significance of the score's absence. Fourth, the integration within the visuals. The music in Cat People is seamlessly integrated with the film's visuals. It enhances key scenes, making them more emotionally resonant, whether it's a moment of fear, desire, or uncertainty. The score adapts to match the mood, emphasizes the character's inner turmoil, and the supernatural elements of the story. And then, fifth, the legacy and influence. Roy Webb's work on Cat People has left a lasting legacy in the world of film scoring. His ability to create atmosphere and suspense through minimalism has influenced subsequent generations of composers and filmmakers, reinforcing the idea that less can often be more when it comes to film music. The musical nuances of Cat People are an essential part of the film's success. Roy Webb's haunting and minimalist score enhances the movie's atmosphere, deepening the audience's connection to the characters and their experiences. It's a testament to the power of music and storytelling, showing that even a subtle and enigmatic soundtrack can have a profound impact on a film's emotional resonance and lasting legacy. Fifth, let's explore the human psyche and some more about Luton's legacy. The film is a masterful exploration of the human psyche, and it's a testament to Val Luton's legacy of creating atmospheric and psychologically driven horror. So let's dive into the depths of this narrative and its enduring impact. First, again, human desires and fears. At its core, Cat People is a tale that delves into the complexity of human desires and fears. The character of Irina embodies this exploration. Her struggle with her own transformation and desires for a normal life mirror the internal conflicts that we all face. The film invites viewers to contemplate the tension between our own primal instincts and societal norms. Second is Val Luton's subtle horror. Val Luton had a unique approach to horror. He believed that the power of suggestion was much more powerful than explicit displays of terror. This film is evident in this film where the horror is more psychological and atmospheric than overt terror. Luton's legacy of creating horror through subtlety and psychology has had a profound influence on the genre, encouraging filmmakers to tap into the depths of human emotions and fear. Third is the film's character driven storytelling. Cat People is a prime example of a character driven story. Rather than relying on grandiose special effects or shocking set pieces, the film centers on the internal struggles of its characters. It's their emotions, desires, and fears that propel the narrative, making it a compelling journey of the human psyche. Fourth is the atmospheric cinematography. Jacques Tourneur's direction and the cinematography of Nicolas Musaraca contribute to the film's atmospheric and psychologically charged storytelling. The use of shadows and light, coupled with subtle camera work, creates an eerie ambiance that enhances the psychological depth of the film. Fifth is its enduring relevance. Cat People continues to captivate audiences and filmmakers alike, proving its enduring relevance. Its exploration of human desires and fears, as well as its ability to create horror through suggestion, serve as a timeless source of inspiration. Filmmakers continue to look at Cat People and Val Luton's legacy as a model for crafting psychologically rich and atmospheric horror. Cat People is a cinematic treasure that transcends the boundaries of horror. It's a profound exploration of the human psyche and a testament to the enduring legacy of Val Luton. This film reminds us that horror can be found not only in the supernatural, but also within the depths of our own desires and fears. It continues to be a source of information and is masterclass in psychological storytelling. As we draw the curtains closed on our exploration of Cat People, the 1942 classic directed by Jacques Tourneur and produced by Val Luton, we find ourselves immersed in a cinematic masterpiece that transcends the boundaries of traditional horror. It's a film that delves deep into the human psyche, explores the complexities of desire and fear, and showcases Val Luton's enduring legacy of atmospheric and psychological horror. Cat People takes us on a profound journey through the human psyche. The character of Irina Dubrovna grapples with fear, otherness, and tension between her primal desires and societal norms. The internal conflict transcends the typical horror narrative, making the film a thought provoking exploration of human desire. Val Luton's influence is palpable throughout the film. He believed in creating horror through suggestion and subtlety, and Cat People is a prime example of this approach. It's a testament to his legacy of crafting these atmospheric and psychologically driven horrors that continues to inspire us today. It's also, again, that shining example of character-driven storytelling with deep emotions and desires and fears of the characters that propel this narrative forward. Jacques Tourneur and Nicholas Musaraka's cinematography create this amazing atmosphere with its use of shadows and light and subtle camera work, creating an eerie ambiance. The film will continue to be a source of inspiration in the world of cinema, exploring human desires and fears and creating horror through suggestion. It will remain relevant and influential as filmmakers look to Cat People and Val Lewton as a model for crafting psychologically rich and atmospheric horror. I encourage you to revisit or discover this cinematic gem if you haven't already. It's an experience that transcends its time, deserving a special place in the heart of any true cinephile. With his deeper understanding and Val Lewton's legacy in mind, I rated a solid 9 out of 10. And that's going to wrap up this episode of Real Talk, where we explored the feline fear of cat people. We hope you enjoyed the discussion and found it insightful, but don't stray too far because next week we'll be diving into dark territory with a discussion on Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. This intense and thought provoking film is sure to spark intriguing conversations, so be sure to tune in. As always, we appreciate your support and your feedback. If you have thoughts, suggestions, or ideas for future episodes, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at therealrealtalk@gmail.com. Again, that's therealrealtalk@gmail.com. So until next time, stay tuned for more captivating discussions on the world of cinema. This is Real Talk, signing off.